Okay, good morning. Today we are going to start solving question 5 first because it's like a final exam level question, and previous years I gave this question as final exam with some modifications, but it is very important. Let's read what's this question about. We have 3 meters wide and 8 meters height rectangular gate. If I were to write down why it says 3 by 8 with width and height, because it wants to make sure you understand when you're generating I, moment of inertia, you know which one is A, which one is B, because A times B power 3 divided by 12 to inertia of moment here, moment. So that is why it writes the height and width. Anyway, is located at the end of a rectangular passage that is connected to a large open tank filled with water. So we have that large tank connected to that passage. The gate is hinged at the bottom. Very important, where is the hinge? So hinge is at the bottom. And held closed by horizontal force Fh, okay, located at the center of gate. Okay, we know the position and the maximum value of Fh is given. So we know position and magnitude of that force which keeps this gate closed. We have pressure of the water from this side and the force from the other side to keep the hinge or gate closed. Determine the maximum water depths H above the center of the gate that can exist without the gate opening. Okay, so the second point says this head is from the center of the gate. Be careful about that. Now find H. Good question. It goes back to the point we don't care about the shape. For me, this is exactly that one. This wall can be here. We don't care. So, yeah. So you need to find what is the force, resultant force on the left side. If you find magnitude and position, they should balance each other. Done. Who knows the formula for resultant force, the magnitude? Do you remember? Who remembers? Who remembers? What is the formula just for the force?
Force area times
Pressure. Pressure is rho GH. The only difference between this formula and resultant force, H would be HC. So rho G, HC. Just try to memorize and not make mistake there. So, the general formula for force is pressure times area. Pressure is for the hydrostatic rho GH. For resultant force, rho GHA, that H should be HC. First, find the magnitude. you know, we just have two more groups. Between that way needs to be enough.
Does that mean we have a class next week or something?
The last week is going to be next quiz, yeah.
So 2 weeks.
Covering all chapters during the first 6 weeks. So you find the magnitude. For this, so we don't know. That is later. That is, you know, the position is not that center. You're going to find the position here. That plus.
Also between the
You're going to push it down. Do you find magnitude?
I'm trying to figure out the IX there, because I know you need to do that.
Yeah, first find magnitude and then the position, which is Ix. I can write formula or show you. That is the formula. See, we even talked about this point here. So, if you want to find around x, which is going to Ix, it is going to be 1 over 12 b times 8 over 2. So you need to know which one is the height from 3 and 8. One of them is height. That height is going to be power 3. Usually, when we design question, if you see I'm writing stuff instead of showing on the figure, I want to check something if you make a mistake. Okay, let's go back to the question.
Supposed to be 35 or in
30. Did you find H? H. Wait. Let me go back to my question. Okay. So that resultant force magnitude, you have rho, you have G, you don't have H. HC.
Yes, if we have a with IX what's the possibility?
Still keep that H as an unknown here.
So,
What? What is 4 over H?
well, this would be H. Because you did two of your going
Oh, you're doing that. Okay.
Is that wrong?
No, you need to get, I know, moment about hinge objects, right? That was before, getting H. But so confusing, I don't know where you found the magnitude for the arc. So where is rho G? Out here? 300 G and
It says the sum of reference of that A. And then, so there's the things left to that. So then,
but where is the position of the arc? They're not put at center.
yeah, true. So instead of 4, that would be H better, figure out H.
You're doing it, find YR. Do you know what formula for YR? YR is equal YC plus
This
YR is equal YC plus IX divided by YC. A.
A.
is the position is going to be this much lower. So I just want to give you enough time to have a challenge to figure out where you made a mistake, where is difficult. Correct. Yes. What is it? Say. Good. Okay. What's the difference between HC and YC? If I want to put XY, why see that HC is going to be same because it's where. And HC is the distance from centroid to the surface. So HC is going to be this distance, which is the name range. Correct. So this is the magnitude. Now find the position. Then the moment of this one and this one above this must be same. Otherwise the game is going to define I. Okay. Do you remember what's the formula for position for the R? Why R? Right? YC is H. Distance from center. Potential. That's it. The only unknown is going to be H. How do you think? Different magnitude? Yes. Now, okay, from that point. Okay. Yes, correct. Let me check here. 5 points off. Correct. Yep. Continue.
Can you put sure. On back up again? I forgot.
The A times B power 3 divided by 12.
A times B times.
Oh, just remember, the height is going to be power 3.
Yeah.
So that's it. I can't see. I just see. You're doing good. Just trust yourself. So, okay, find the position. Okay, this is the correct. Okay, so you now you know that this edge, this one is FR. You change the position. So FR to the other side. This is FH.
Yep.
So if this is FR must be lower. And then from A applies to the center. If I'm watching your solution, I don't want to put pressure. Just, yeah. Okay. Now for the other side, it is going to be a bar times this. Now find this distance because yr is from here to the surface. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. May I use your red?
Yeah.
So this is oh, and the other one. You just found what this last and for your calculation, you need this. How you can find that? Using this is in meter. You have this. Okay, think about how you can combine H, Y, R in this loop. Good. Okay. Okay. Done. You just need to trust. I suggest just keep as a bar value because you don't know this. Just define one some number range. Then you are going to use a bar in like a variable for the eight. Let me show you the equation again. See, the whole A power 3. So that.
Is YC just equal to H?
Y C, yeah, because the. Let me draw here. If I want to show XY axis, which we usually do, my x-axis is going to be perpendicular to the surface, my y-axis is going to be this. So anything in terms of y is going to be in terms of h because they overlap each other.
You do the same question but on an angle in the event.
We solved during the lecture. Yeah. Okay, where is you are finding about which point? About Hinge? Why about top? Not the Hinge, because that is the. What's the final? 8 meters, half is going to be 4. So let me check. So it's going to be h plus 4 minus that. Okay, see, you make it different. So this is our gate, the hinge. This is the surface. Okay. This distance is h, and this one y bar by h. So we want to find this distance. So it is going to be h plus 4 the total one. Yeah, okay. But still, if I read your solution, it will be very difficult for me to find what you've done. Just organize. Yeah. Good done. So let's find an answer. You have like good white bars, good change.
I use.
Yeah. The only another is h, so 5h. Did you bring the value for the part? So equal 9.8 times 1000 times 24 times h. Now find the position. Did you find yr? If you find yr, you have everything. Then you have two forces with distances. Find the moment about h. So this is going to be 5.33 h plus h. Correct? What is it? So where's h for a part? Have h there. Don't lose it. Put it there. Where's h? That number times h. So this. Yeah. See? What happened? You found that? No. Oh, yeah, yes, sorry. My mistake. Is it given? It's not given. Yeah, so, so this is your finding. So, now, so perhaps you can do it? No. So, this distance, y bar is from this to the surface. This is y bar. And you need to have this. How you can get that? H plus 4 minus 1 plus 5. Yeah. Give me final answer. But everything is correct. That's good. Question? Okay, show me something like 5.33 divided by h plus h. FR or 1R. You're missing one h here.
How do you get that h then?
From YC. YC is h.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I just didn't hear it. That's what you get.
So you find YR. Where is the value for FR?
Yeah. But if we need an extra.
No. FR we said rho G H3 area 9.81 1000 times So this is our gate with hinge. Hinge from this side or from this side. Find the moment about this hinge. Okay, correct. Correct, correct. Feeling good? Okay.
Because I'm not, I got around 16, just like wrong, and 16.
Could be, it's okay. Here I use 9.8 for G. That's correct.
Yeah, but here also, you know,
That's correct. What's the rest?
I don't know, something was wrong, so I was trying to redo it and see what I got wrong. That's
Okay, now I can't say it. No, it's correct. It's correct.
okay.
You correct, correct, okay. So this is a magnet. Done. Now you need to find y bar. Let's write y bar from the top. What's that? Okay, no. Y bar. Let's write from here. Y bar equals yc plus yx divided by yc here. Okay. Yc is h. So h plus h. Okay, h again write h plus ix is equal 3 times 8 power. Okay, see 3 times 8 power 3. Why? Because 8 is height. So find 1.8 divided by 4. Doesn't matter. No, 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 not R. C. C or H, same. From the center. Center is the center of the gate, which is 4 meters from that side. Okay, 21, 28 divided by 24. So like 24 divided by 24. Okay. Y bar is going to be H plus 5.33 H. 1 H down there. Okay, you found the value for Y. Can you show me where is the one up here? Here. Show me which distance. No, 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 under that. So, if this is my resultant force, this is going to be 1. Because it's yc, which is h plus something. Okay, now you find y. It's sorry. And run this game bigger than here. So at this is at the center, and this. Sorry, keep up. And then lower the bar. Now let's call it sketch. Find moment for this force and this one about h. We have everything only unknown is h. This is the magnitude for the resultant force. So you have the magnitude for resultant force, h is unknown. For the position, h is unknown. For fh, the value is given. So if you find moment about this, the only unknown is h you can find. But when you find the moment, you need to use this side. How you can find that side? From here to bottom. So you say h plus that 4 minus y r. because h plus 4 is going to be total distance. And now take out 1. So it's going to be the lower part. Do the summation of moment about h. And it's going to get r. Let's call this y h. No, not h. N. Y n must equal f h times what? What's its distance? Find what? Okay. Correct. Okay. Which part you prefer? So we need to find the distance. Where is it? Okay, draw a bar. Now you'll find the moment about the edges of each. What's the distance from the part to the I'm not good. No? F4. Okay, give it freeze. Okay. So this is our gate. This is our hinge. Let's call it capital H. From the center, we have just f h, which we know the magnitude, and this distance is 4. We know fr must be lower than fh, so that is why you draw a bit lower. Y bar, which you just calculated, is from the surface from here. So this is y bar. Now I need this distance fine because as you wrote here, f bar times yn. Yn must be equal fh times 4. How we can get y? We have this one, we're looking for this. Total height is h. This is plus 1. Yeah. And first, if h is times by 4, check out if you get the answers. Did you get it by now?
Yeah, I see what's up. See better than I see what
Okay, just simplify it. I don't understand.
the other way.
Plus 4. Okay, let's check this one. It's going to be 4 minus this. Okay, you reached the point. Okay, good. This is the distance times the magnitude of the form. Where is the form? What is this? Okay, make me about it. So, we said summation of this about what we call it of point h is going to be 0. So the r times this distance, which you just calculated. 4 minus 5.33 divided by h. h, no.
Yeah.
And it's not second order, so h times 4, 1 h there, and now we're going to be simplified down. So the cross each other is h.
Easy,
Look
right?
at h. Okay.
Well,
I'm coming back to check. You get 16. Did you get 5? 16. Good. Did you get 16?
No.
One. Okay, what? It's
Try to do this and then go to result.
this is fh times the distance, right? Distance. Okay, so take a count first. Yeah, any other color? Any other colors? I think it's easier for me to understand. No? Okay, let's. So I'm going to. Okay, right. Okay. This is my hinge.
Oh, yeah.
And this
Basically,
is hinge. To that center. 4 meter. And a bit lower than that. Resultant. And from the center of surface of the water, this height, what do you call it? Y-R. From the surface, this height is h. Okay, so we said the force is going to be rho g h c 9.3 times 1000 times 24 times h. We got the magnitude. For y-r is yc plus yx divided by yc times area, and yc is h. X h times area, it is going to be 5.33 divided by h plus h. Find y-r. There's y-r. Y-r we already showed there. Now I'm going to say summation of moments about hinge h must be equal to 0. So fr times this distance, let's call it yn. Fr times yn must equal fh times what? 4. Fh times 4 is distance. So, how I can get yn? This is total minus y-bar. What is total? Exactly. So, yn is going to be 4 plus h minus y-bar. 4 plus h minus 6, so this h. So it is going to be 4 minus 5.33 h. Check. So, what is the magnitude for fr? Okay, I think, do you have any question about any confusion part? Now, if you don't have, please focus here to see how I'm investigating this, and then you don't have time for it. Okay. So let's see. First, the first step is going to be you should know what are the distances. And for that, we need to establish our x and y axis. So I established my x and y axis, and you can see the vertical and the angle were the same. So what, did you get it? 16? Okay, good. So y and h will be same. Good. Now I'm going to find the resultant force. Fr is going to be rho g hc area. When I'm marking, if you don't write hc, just wrong. Not every h, just hc. So, and I give points for the writing just formula. Don't just neglect that. So it is going to be 9.81 times 10 power 3 for the density times area 3 times 8 times h. H and hc, they're same here, so they named it. So I have the magnitude. Great. Now I need to find the position yr, which is yc plus ix divided by yc times area. Okay. So yc, because the y-axis is same as h, it is going to be same as hc, which here they called it h. So I'm going to write it h plus ix divided by h times area. H plus ix is going to be a times b power 3. So a is 3, b is 8. Divided by 12, we have h here, and we have area, which is 24. So if you calculate, this is going to be h plus 4.33 divided by h. Done. We found the position of yr, we found the magnitude of fr. Let's not to forget the unit and unit. Otherwise, we missed a few points there. So I want to make sure I understand what's happening. That is why I'm going to draw my fr. So this is my fr, the resultant force. Distance from fr to the surface of the liquid is going to be yr, which I found here. So now I need to find the h, and h is still unknown. So I'm going to say, let's find summation of moment about hinge point h, and that must be 0 to have a balance between inside force and outside force. So fr times this distance, let's call it ym, must be equal fh times, which is 4 meters, this distance. So let's plug the numbers. fr is 9.81 times 10 power 3 times 24 h. ym, I'm going to say ym is this total height minus yr. Total is going to be h plus 4 minus yr. Let's do that. So I'm going to write here, total is h plus 4 meters minus yr. Yr is, let's write yr. and this is going to be equal to 3, 5 to 00, 10 power 3 times 4. So let's simplify this distance. It is going to be h plus 4 minus 5.33 divided by h minus h. So I can cross out this h. So it's going to be just 4 minus that value. So 9.81 times 10 power 3 times 24 times 4h minus everything again, 24 times 5.33 must be equal 355 times 10 power 3 times 4. The only unknown is h here, and we expect to h be something close to 16.2 or 3 meters. Okay? Any question? Clear? So this is the type of question usually you get for final exam. If I want to make it difficult, I may do something like this. Instead of having like this, have something like, I think I did something. I can make it a little bit, but you know, none of these matter, and you can simplify this the red is the gate, and they're same. We don't care about the rest. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, wait, let me stop recording.